Now you know.
See, power, that's what most of our people don't understand. Power is taken, it's not given.
Understand what you're saying.
If you want power, you got to take it. All right? For example, I'll give you an example. They were upset with Mayor Harold Washington
Okay.
because he didn't ask them to give him no power. He took it.
He took the power. Yeah. Like what like what's going on with these I'm gonna say revolts, people standing up against in these regimes.
If they were doing anything, I'll give you examples of Egypt.
Okay.
Right now they got folks standing in line in bread lines.
Yes.
They wasn't in bread lines before, were they? They might not have been making no money.
I understand.
But they're in bread lines now. Stand up, doctors.
Yes.
Nurses. There's something called democracy. Now, I thought that there was there ain't no, we don't practice democracy inside this country. If you remember what they had you saying when you went to school, it said, and to the republic for which it stands. They didn't say to the democracy for what it stands. And then they go all over the world. And I just happen to deal with words because you see the treasure is words. Everyone should have a thesaurus and a dictionary so they can look at words, because what you think they mean is not what they mean. Democracy, the root word is demos.
Okay.
Ocracy means government. It's the devil government. That's what they go over the world setting up.
Can you share something with the audience? And I don't know if it's true or not. Just talking about Facebook. It's I think I heard on a radio station that Facebook was started up by individuals from the government that gave them funding to get startup money. Is that true?
I don't know if it's true or not, but I know one thing: they didn't have no money. They was poor as Job's turkey, and Job had lost everything he had.
What would be the purpose if they did?
They don't listen. I remember a story Malcolm X told years ago when he was alive. He said that the rich man was sitting up in heaven, looking down in the earth, and there was a ladder leading up there. And they said, we're in trouble. They didn't put a ladder up here now. And one of them said, well, just keep eating all that good steak you got and everything else. I'll take care of that in a minute.
Yes.
And what did he do?
I know what I heard the story before. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you what he did. He says, pass me that bowl of pennies over there. He stuck his hand down in there and threw them pennies right in the middle of them.
Yes.
All right? I can tell you, perfect example is like the mayoral race in Chicago. They took some pennies and threw it down in the middle of them, and they said everything's under control now. We ain't got to worry about anything.
I understand.
We got them fighting each other again.
You know what? Now you good. You do a lot of reading, and you know what? There were leaders that went to the White House to see President Obama. Steve Jobs of Apple. Let me see. Bill Gates of Microsoft. The maker of Facebook and Twitter went there. What do you think they was talking about?
I really don't know. But I can tell you that all of the men who were there were billionaires.
Do you think they were talking about things that were good for the society to bring us closer to this new world order?
I think that they were trying to find out how they could use their different institutions in order to do other things.
Like what?
Control. As they used to have that little spy picture on TV. See, they program you. Control was the name of the picture.
Yeah,
with Maxwell Smart. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember Maxwell Smart.
And he worked for who? Control.
I understand what you're saying.
And they owned them companies, but they work for Control.
What is like the purpose of the internet? Do you think it's going to come a time where the internet, so information cannot be spread around like what happened in Egypt, in Cairo, and Iran, and Libya, cannot spread around information so easily where they will start charging individuals per email like on a stamp? You know, like you pay for a stamp, and you know what they say, hey, you know what, to send one email, you got to pay 33 cents.
They don't want to do that.
Why you say that?
Because they want to know what you all are thinking and what you're talking about and what you might be planning. Because then they have a plan. I told you, nothing just happens. You think it's something that just happened, that they all made all these computers and etc.? It didn't just happen. All of that was planned, and it had a different mode of reason for them being able to do that.
Yeah. And speaking of computers, did you happen to see Jeopardy? Because, and I don't know what they was trying to prove.
Well, they made
they had two individuals that was going up against a computer called, I forgot his name, Maxwell or whatever, to see if it could operate fast and win a contest. Did you happen to see that? A computer going up against two contestants on Jeopardy. Did you see that, and did you hear about it? What did you think about it? What was they trying to prove? What did you think?
That they're still in control.
What was that was the purpose of them doing that?
They're still in control.
I know that they're in control, but I'm saying...
Go get you a computer, get whatever you want. We still in control. Because the computer picked the wrong answer, didn't he?
The computer picked the wrong answer sometimes.
I'm talking about in that case you're talking about.
Yes. We got 5 minutes. I'm going to go to President Obama. You know, you look at Fox Television. I look at Fox Television to get news. And a certain man, you know, we was talking about this in the hallways, you know what, he said that America is in all type of trouble. And he said, Obama, but President Obama, he's the reason. He's the reason that we in trouble. What did you think about that, man?
Well,
he's the reason.
I can tell you that.
And I know you know President Obama, but go ahead.
President Obama was a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Before I made that journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I still view him as a friend.
Yes.
And I know that when you're intelligent,
mm-hmm.
and you got brains,
mm-hmm.
and you happen to have this hue on your skin,
yes, sir.
All right, that they're going to make sure that you don't stay at the high places
mm-hmm.
and do high things.
Yes.
Because you see, you're not supposed to be in charge of nothing, especially this whole country. And really, I'm going to go beyond that,
mm-hmm.
especially the whole world.
I understand what you say.
Because this country is a superpower
mm-hmm.
of all the countries.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, I happen to have lived overseas before.
Yes.
And one thing I do know.
Yes.
That we're only looked at negatively in this country. And you can listen to all that garbage that they put on TV. I remember during the Vietnam era time, I ended up in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And when I ended up in Ireland,
yes.
God is my witness.
Yes.
Servicemen that got killed. I just heard over here. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Well, when I got off the plane over there, guess what happened?
What's
the jet over there. All of a sudden they said it was 1,300 and some U.S. servicemen had been killed the same day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but before they said it was 250 Marines.
Mm-hmm.
See how they tried to deceive people?
Mm-hmm.
So we have to understand, they practice to deceive.
Yes.
I believe, like Yeshua said in the 8th chapter of John, 44th verse, he
yes.
said, you're just like your father, the devil.
Yes.
He was a liar and a murderer in the beginning.
Yeah. We got 1 minute left. I'm going to ask you one quick question. What do you think about the people in Wisconsin right now that are revolting? They're protesting about them making budget cuts.
Well, that's why they allowed that stuff to happen over there.
Okay.
So they could start folks over here doing the same thing. I told you everything is planned.
Okay, I got you.
And they're going to find out when they bring the National Guard out on them people up there, if those people over there are a little bit freer than we are here.
I understand what you're saying. Some might say they get what they deserve. They voted the Republicans into power. They're getting exactly what they deserve. Would you say so?
No, I don't say that.
They didn't realize what they was doing, huh?
They just didn't realize what they were doing.
I understand what you're
being
saying.
misled.
I understand.
I told you everything is planned.
Okay. Well, this will be on YouTube. Okay. You got any finishing comments?
Don't view other people as enemies. Don't view other people in parties. Because remember what I told you earlier. The enemy is the corporations and the corporate slaves.
I understand. Stop the New World Order. That's all I can say. And shalom. And,
shalom. But it's not the New World Order, brother.
Okay, you say that's old.
On your dollar bill, it says Novus Order Seclorum, which means, it's Latin, it means New World Order.
Okay. You see us Saturday at 10:30, but you see us on the internet 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So Google our name.
Shalom.
Shalom.